Hi everyone. Um, we always see in the logarithms that base always not equal to 0. For example, like if somebody writes log x base y, so we already learned, so y is called base here. So whenever we say that one, so we always write y not equal to 1. Everybody writes it, y not equal to 1. Why we are writing this one? Is there should be some meaning for this one, right? When we are telling that okay, log x by y and y not equal to 1. What is y equal to 1? What happens when y equal to 1? Let's look at this one. Okay, it is very simple to understand why we are writing like that. So I will tell in two methods. So why it can't be 1, and we can figure out. So for example, so we say like there exists like log 4 base 1, for example. So we always learned in our real numbers that we will take like this and we will prove there is something wrong. So our initial initial assumption is correct. Okay, let's do like log 4 base 1. So its value is some k. Then we can write this one, right? So we already learned. So 1 goes on this way means it will become like 4 equal to 1 to the power of k. Isn't it? Then what is 1 to the power of k? 1. Does that mean 4 equal to 1? That's what we proved, right? 4 equal to 1. Is there anything wrong in this one? No, right? So we proved 4 equal to 1. That is wrong. And so even anything like okay, log 5 1 k, then 5 equal to 1 to the power of k, then this is equal to 1 and here 5. So what we are trying to do here, so we are trying to do something like yeah, it is not correct, so this is wrong. So that's the reason we always keep y equal to not equal to 1. Okay, let's do it in the other way. So I will explain it by the graph. Okay, so we can't write all these things 4 equal to 1, 5 equal to 1, so this is not true. So in a way we can do this one, but so we are in mathematics, right? Let's do more practically. So yeah, I'll show you the other method. So this is easy to understand why it can't be 1. Let's look at this one then. So we have seen that log y base 2 equal to x, then y equal to 2 power x, and we plotted the graph. It looks like this one. So it's all done in our old classes. If you want, you can refer my old classes and you can see that one. So let's look at something. Here we are talking about base 1, right? Let's see base 1, what happens. Log y base 1. Okay, so let's take values, I'll take x, y equal to 1 to the power of x, right? Let's plot a graph for this one. So this is y, this is x, and 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. If we plot the graph for this one, what are the x value? When x equal to 1, what is y? 1 to the power of 1 equal to 1. When x equal to 0, x equal to 0, y equal to 1 to the power of minus 1 equal to 0, that equal to 1. So what are the value we take? y equal to 2 power 0 equal to 1. So every value coming as 1 only. So technically, like when 0, its value is 1. When y equal to 1, x equal to 2, y is 1, 3, 1, 4, 1. All ones are there. So that means technically the graph is like this. So that is what 1 to the power of x graph. Okay, good. But we are talking about like what is log 4 base 1 value. Let's figure out what is. We already learned log 4 base 1 value, how we have figured out. So first we have to take y and we have to plot it on like where exactly this is meeting. So for example, I'll show you. If this is 2 power x graph, y equal to 2 power x. If you want some value of y, like when y equal to 5, what is x? How we'll say? This is y equal to 5. We draw a line to this one. Wherever it is meeting, we draw a line. So this is nothing but x and y. So y is 5. What is x? We have to figure out this value, that is x. Here also in this one, we want to do logarithm of 4 for base 1. So 4 is good here. When we are doing base 1, it should touch somewhere this graph, right? It is not touching anywhere. Even if you go infinitely, it doesn't touch. So x is nothing but infinite. It never touch. So here we will call x equal to maybe positive or negative infinite. So because it is parallel, it never touches this one. So we can't determine technically. But in theoretically, if you put like, okay, if it is k or something, if 4 equal to 1 to the power of k, then it will come 1. So it is giving incorrect values. In reality, it is infinite. It never meets this line. So this is the confusion we get it for 1. So that's the reason we always write y not equal to 1. Whenever we write something, we always say if you want to put log a by b, first what is log a base b, you have to read it like that, not log a by b. Log a base b, so we always put base not equal to 1. If you put base equal to 1, we run into this kind of a situation. So that's the reason in order to apply logarithms, so we always say b not equal to 1 for sure, and b can't be 0 also. So there are some certain conditions. So b always greater than 0 and b not equal to 1. So maybe we can write. So yeah, this is how we write it. Okay. So yeah, this is all the logic. Then why can't we write b greater than 1? We can write it, right? So here it is b not equal to 1 and b greater than 0. So when b greater than 0, what will happen? So everything will be b greater than 1 also we can write, right? Why we are not writing b greater than 1? There will be between 0 and 1 also, there are so many values, 0.1, 0.01. We can have all those values, but it can't be 1, it can't be 0. So we can write just greater than 0, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, all these things are valid values. 1 we can't use. Then again 1.1, 1.2, all those are good values. So that's how it is. So that's the reason we always say b greater than 0, b not equal to 1. So start from 0, 0.1, 0.2. So 0 is not included. So when it is not included, we always write with open bracket, parenthesis. If it is 0 is included, we write like this. 0 and 1 means between 0 and 1, but 0 and 1 are not included. If you write like this, then between 0 and 1, 0 is included, 1 included. If you write 0, 1 like this, 0 is included, 1 is not included. Likewise we write. So maybe you learn in future or you already learned, I don't know that, but today we are learning on this topic, so I just want to touch this topic. So what is the symbolic notation of this parenthesis and square brackets? So this is all about y not equal to 1. So I hope you understand why we keep y not equal to 1. Thank you so much. See you later.